Anne-Marie. Earlier on, we were talking about Kamala Harris. And you're saying, what a...
Kamala
Harris.
Kamala
Harris.
Tell me.
Why do you get so loud?
But that's how Indians are. They're
Loud.
very loud.
You'd have to be in a country of 1.2 billion.
1.2.
You would have to be.
Kamala.
But now I'm moving from Kamala Harris
Tell me.
to Monica Gengos. Does anybody here who know who Monica Gengos is?
I think I know Gengos, not Gengos.
Who is she?
Gengos.
Who is she?
Monica G. Who is that?
Monica G.
Who is that?
Monica
Monji.
She is Namibia's first lady.
I make it my business to know powerful women.
Even us.
Odi yakoze gundi ka video. Nakarabe ka video kali.
Now in this video that you actually watched,
Yeah.
what Monica Gengos was actually doing was giving 10 rules for aspiring politicians.
Yeah. I saw that thing.
You saw the video?
I even went and looked for them.
Okay, you have the video there?
The video?
I have the video here.
No, I have the 10 rules.
You have the 10 rules?
Yeah.
Can I show you a little bit of the video?
You should believe the video.
So the video is like this.
I like how she started.
That first remark.
She can get it though.
And I'm okay.
She can do what?
Chicken guy.
Eh? No, I'm on my phone. I'm saying something.
Chicken guy.
Okay, so this is her obviously giving these so-called 10 rules.
Yeah.
You have the rules?
I have the rules.
What are the rules?
Avoid taking sides, which is the biggest rule in politics. And that's what I was telling you when these guys were saying, well, switch sides. Nothing is permanent in politics.
Yeah.
And the biggest people who have taught me that were the Kenyan politics.
Yes.
Do you know how many times guys have formed alliances? This guy is with
And
this guy.
broken
This guy
them.
abused this guy. This guy is now with this guy. But you're abusing that guy.
Yeah.
Now I'm with this guy. Everything is a marriage of convenience.
Yes.
Have a healthy backup plan.
Yeah.
Don't stick to just this.
Yeah.
What are you doing on the side?
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Learn to accept defeat. Biggest weakness of politicians.
Yes.
Yeah.
And power in general. Create your own space.
Yeah.
Yeah. Politicians are drawn to those who can articulate themselves properly.
Okay.
So be a good orator.
Yeah. That doesn't mean they will like it,
Yep.
but they will respect it.
Okay.
Okay, pick a lane. Decide how you want to
and stick to
participate. Start your own political party, whatever it is.
Good
but
or bad?
Stick to it.
Good or bad?
Stick to it.
Oh, really? If it's bad, you must stick to it.
Yeah, and then you eventually gonna move. But pick a lane.
Okay.
But be decisive. Don't be like Joseph Mayanja. Pick your battles. Pick your battles carefully.
Yeah.
That's biggest lesson in politics.
Okay.
Some fights you can't win.
Yes.
JPAM learned that the hard way. Get in the belly of the beast.
Get stuck in. Do your thing.
Enter properly.
All
Work,
fit. All
as in
fit.
work.
Yeah.
Now
Work.
you're in Danze.
Yeah.
We enter properly.
Yes. He said get stuck in.
Yeah, you can get a bruise.
Don't move.
Bena muchidu.
Inside. Never become like those who fight you.
Don't become that thing that you're fighting.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thing you detest.
Yes.
The thing you talk badly about.
Yes,
Don't
yes.
become it.
Yes.
In other words, basically, you can't say that yet you're flag bearer for 7 times.
Kale. But anyway.
But you're complaining about you must hand
seven,
over. You must hand over.
Yeah, I take way. Patriarchy doesn't sleep.
Yeah. Because there's going to be a lot of male chauvinism.
Yeah,
There's going to be a lot of female bashing.
yeah.
And you're just going to take it on the chin,
Yep.
which is unfortunate, but it is what it is.
It
It
is
is what it is.
Kamala is coming for it. So you can imagine what's coming for
Okay,
her.
okay.
Be careful with your friends. Actually, in politics, they say keep your enemies
Closer.
Close to you.
friends close,
And
enemies
your
closer.
enemy is closer. Now, of all of those things, what I found very interesting about Nangi is the issue about power. Power is I think, in all of these things, power corrupts, and absolute power corrupts absolutely. And she said something about if you have never had power and then all of a sudden you have it, don't forget what life was like when
Without
you
it.
had no power.
But they always forget. That's what's sad.
It's a human flaw. It's like people want money.
I actually think, it's like people want money. They say that money changes you, and I've never understood that. It actually doesn't change, it just brings out who you are.
I think it just multiplies what was already there.
Yeah,
if
it
you
brings
are
out the
a greedy
real you.
broke person, you're going to be a greedy rich person.
Now, power is the exact same thing. If you're an arrogant bastard, you just needed the space to show it. Power allows you to do that without remorse.
So when you didn't have power, you were maybe humbled, you were maybe
You are
overwhelmed.
calm because you're like,
Go and
you
listen
listen
to
you.
the nonsense that you say.
But all of a sudden, the thing is, what power does, I think, is that those around you realize you have power and they treat you differently. And that's what goes to your head. Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, but
That's what goes to your head. It's the way people treat you. All of a sudden, they're saying certain things, doing certain things in a certain way.
You become sir, you become mom, you become...
Yeah, everybody salutes you, everybody's opening the door for you, and that goes to your head.
But if you have a good head on your shoulders,
It shouldn't.
it shouldn't mess you up. I mean that everyone with power would be.
But like you said, isn't that a human flaw?
It is a human flaw, but I think again it just multiplies what was already there.
Yes.
So if you are
So if you're a humble guy, whether 100 people start kneeling before you, you will remain a humble guy. Is that what you're saying?
True. But I would say 8 out of 10 people are not
percentage,
humble.
yeah.
Or even if they're humble, they become that person who they're not supposed to be.
Even
if they were initially humble?
Even if they're initially humble.
I disagree.
Because you find more people with power who are arrogant bastards than those who are not, even if they were humble before. Do you get what I'm saying?
Then they want humble people before.
No, they were.
They want.
But they were changed by the power.
They were lying to be humble. Power just allowed them to be them.
Power amplifies, may I believe power just amplifies our basic human behavior. Because all of us are arrogant, all of us are like that.
No, all of us are.
It's in there
we
somewhere.
we have.
It's in there
bad
somewhere.
manners.
Yes, it's just in there somewhere that you just needed this trigger in the circumstances that you're in. For example, let me use the example of the two of you. If you went somewhere, like for example, let's say we've gone for a very important meeting and we get on the road, we should honestly move with people that have a convoy. You get it? But if some other person looks at that, they will assume, they're being arrogant, they're using the road, they're running the lights and all those things. It wasn't the intention, but because of that, what's that called? What's that thing?
The perception.
Not perception.
The what?
When you're
what?
When you feel entitlement, because that is rightful entitlement. If I'm I've been in a meeting with the Prime Minister, he has a convoy, I should fit in there because we've been in the same
We have been in the same meeting.
You get it?
Okay,
But the other
okay.
person's perception to that will see arrogance or
No, but let me. Okay, yeah, and you make a point. But let's bring it down. Simple things like celebrity status. Okay. How many people have we seen use their celebrity status and they've allowed it to get to their heads?
How many people have we seen using their celebrity status?
Why are you repeating loudly what he just said?
No, usually they say louder. Yeah,
For the
volume.
backbenchers.
Yeah.
So, and you have seen people who are celebrities and have remained humble.
Very
Yeah.
humble.
You know, doesn't matter what people say wherever you walk, blah blah blah. The next time you autograph, you're in your sign, but you remain humble. And we have done it. It's doable. But you've seen people and you've seen it get to their heads. All of a sudden, I have reached. Why? Because the Boda guy shouted my name on the road.
Party after party.
You know, okay, look.
So now that's the same thing with power. There are people who actually can get that power and remain humble.
Winnie Kisa.
Winnie Kisa is one of those people who
You
remain
think?
humble?
I think so. And I don't think I'm wrong.
Do you think that power changed President Museveni?
Yes.
No.
The circumstances
No.
around us have created that aura of him to have seemingly changed.
Now, I'm telling you no. Because the people who are with him in the Makerere,
Say he's exactly the same?
exactly the same guy.
There's actually someone who was quoted to have said
He's
that this is what's
exactly
going to happen.
Yes, he's exactly the same guy. He was calculative then, he's calculative today. He had an aura around him then as a lecturer, same aura today. Yeah, of course now it's magnified by head of state.
Yes,
of course.
yes,
but,
yes.
And that comes with the seat.
He was a lecturer.
Yeah, he taught to Eli Tumwine.
Yeah.
He was a teacher.
Soldier.
Just before he became a soldier, he was a teacher.
Remember, the way I look at it is like this. There's that phrase, absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah? Absolutely.
So you
seem-
believe that there's a degree of power that can
Yes.
corrupt even the best
Oh
of
yes, even the
intentions?
best of it, yes. Even the best of us.
I think I'd agree with you there.
Honestly speaking.
And head of state is a different
It's
kind of power.
It's a different kind of power, my friend. You know, you look at African leaders, and I'm going to use Africa because I grew up with many African countries. And these guys come to power, and you see them morph and change into something different in front of your eyes. This is not the same person when they were running that I'm seeing now. Do you know what I mean?
I don't know though. I think the thing was always there. If you look at someone like Uhuru Kenyatta was a party guy, he's still a party guy. He's the head of state, but he's himself.
He's a party guy with power.
Yes, but he's still a party
The
guy.
powerful party guy.
Yes, he's a powerful party guy, but he's still the same guy. Kagame was principled from Ntare. You take his maize, you are in trouble. To date, he's the same principled guy
Right,
with
right.
the power.
Right.
So have they changed that much? No. The power is inevitable, yes. But in terms of personality trait changing, I'm saying what my argument here is that I think it's possible to remain you with power. You'll get the power, yes. But I don't think it's a 360 turn.
I look at the Ugandan situation, and I hate to say this, but I think, and again, goes back to what I said 8 times out of 10. I think a lot of Ugandans who get whatever level of power they get, be they a celebrity, be they a politician, I think it makes them or changes them into something worse than they were before.
I agree with you there. Most politicians at
Let
least.
me throw something in.
Yeah.
So there's this guy. He was the president of Uruguay. He was a poor man before getting into office. He
Yes.
remained a poor man, and at that level,
Yes.
he's called Jose Mujica.
Oh, that
The
guy
one-
was taking a 1-bedroom house somewhere.
Uh-huh.
With this VW Beetle.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So I think again, I will come back to our character. I think if it's not really in you, it may not be that amplified. You get it? But I think absolute power may change people, absolutely certain people, but I think it's about just giving into it.
Yeah. Again, I give you the simple example because that's when we live around them all the time. It's celebrities. We have seen guys who have remained humble, and you've seen a guy who just got 20 new followers, and the world changes in his life. He walks around, he can't even enter a door. You're for a big man. What's the problem? When did this change?
Yeah.
I'll tell you guys this.
But our MPs, I think we have
Yeah.
a serious issue there.
I'm going to throw myself into the frying pan here. Before I did Big Brother Africa,
Oh, the big brother. Oh, okay, but it's good. Continue.
Danze likes this story.
no, guys,
He likes this couple. You're not going.
Before BBA,
I knew him before BBA.
You knew me before BBA.
Yeah.
you've now seen me after BBA years on.
Yeah.
I think I have not changed.
You haven't. I'll give you that much.
I don't think I've changed. Maybe certain aspects of me, the car I drive, where I
I was
live.
just about to
cars.
say that.
Yeah, no. Those have changed.
Yeah. The cars.
But the person,
Yeah.
the person is the same.
The
We have
person
to-
of Gaetano.
Yeah, we have
Yes.
to put in the perspective of the people that you are around, your community, won't allow you to stay the same. There's also that thing about it.
No. Actually, we won't allow him to become an asshole.
Oh, some people. I think there's also
Because
another thing
if
of-
you look at the people he's around with, are people who have known him before Big Brother.
the close knit circle.
Your close knit circle, me, boss. When you start your nonsense, we'll slap you.
Quickly.
Yeah.
Try checking into a hotel, try getting into the mall. They won't want to check you, yet you genuinely wanted to do those things anyway.
Yeah.
So they create that aura around you. Other people keep on seeing
Yes,
that, and I assure.
and I agree. Now that is what gets to people's heads.
Uh-huh.
The fact that I wasn't checked, I'll go to a roadblock and they'll be like, hey Gaetano, then all of a sudden you no longer need to wear a mask, you no longer need to sanitize the queue pass. Now that's what gets to people's heads. But if you can in your own way remind yourself that I am still the same guy, you're like, check me. How many times have we been in places and they're like, you guys pass? They're like, check us.
Yes.
Check us. We are like everybody else. Check.
Those are the few out there.
And Marcus, you said something very important. I think it's very important for people who know you, and if they see that change, they should check you.
They should check
They
you.
should tell you, boss, this is not who you are. And be honest with you, because instead of becoming yes men or yes women and just going with whatever you're doing and it's okay because of who you are now, that is wrong.
But it gets to a point, like in a presidential standing like this one, even the people who are with Mzee in the bush, I think except, and I could be wrong, I don't know them very closely like that, but I think except Saleh, there are very few who can check Mzee.
You bring up a good point.
Yeah.
Few of them don't feel they can, even if they wanted to.
I think, I don't know, I'm just saying. I could be wrong.
But Saleh is a brother.
yes,
So as a brother,
so
me, I guess-
minus him, I don't see anybody else. And they were 27. The 27 of you, in my opinion, we are draw. Yes, you are my boss, but we said this nonsense together. We entered the bush together. We
But
gave up
do you-
our
but-
freedom
Hey.
for this stuff.
But do you think somebody like the person of the president of Uganda, who is currently Museveni, do you think he can allow that?
He should be able to.
Do you know? But do you think he can?
I think he should be able to. Maybe he's not doing it, but he should be able to. at least to that, like you said, the same example with you. There's a close-knit circle who you will listen to. Why? They have seen you before, they have seen you after. Okay? Those ones you will listen to because they know that they have your best interests at heart.
Right.
You understand?
Right.
Likewise, you would assume the 27 have his best interests at
Yes.
heart. So you would listen to them. And therefore say, hey, boss, here you are messing up. Okay. What have I done wrong? Etc. etc.
He should be able to entertain them, quizzing him
And
putting him to task.
yeah, and critiquing. And then it's constructive and we move on from there. But most powerful people, but the moment you criticize, you are in jail.
But also the company that you keep, because we go on talking about you people checking you. Haven't you ever seen those people who get the power and then their company also turns into enjoying the power? Now,
Enjoying
for
the
instance,
people of yes men.
Yes. Now you guys will go through a checkpoint and be like, we want to get checked, or you'd like maybe tell him Marcus come back and get checked. Now what about a situation where your boys are like, no, enjoy this, you know, they sort of like
Gassing you up to do that.
they're gaslighting the bad habits. So what are the chances that even these people who are corrupt absolutely, even the people around them are contributing to
It's
that
a ripple
corruption?
effect. It's a ripple effect.
Yeah.
I completely believe it's never really about the individual. It's about
the
your
surrounding.
surrounding.
It's the
Because it's
circle.
very easy
The
for
people
us.
you keep yourself around.
It's very easy for us to. Because I remember when we were talking with Amos earlier, he was telling us about the meals and what. That aura. He's worried about what we would want to eat. Are we bougie and stuff? And then us coming out saying, I know you guys, we're simple people.
Whatever is
Yes.
there.
Yes.
We keep it real.
Yes, keep it real.
Now, that is not because you said something, but that is the what is around what a celebrity should be, especially here in Uganda, vis-a-vis what we're being taught anyway.
Yes.
So me, I believe it's the what absolute power corrupts around you.
Around you.
Not just the individual, but also the people around them. So if you have a grounded circle, good for you.
Yeah.
But if
You
you, have
will
a
not,
circle that
get
is
corrupted,
blasting,
absolutely.
Yeah.
If your circle is grounded,
But if you have a circle that's blasting on what you're going through, it's not going through, you
Yeah,
blast.
yeah.
Go. Don't
Remember,
get checked. Don't get
you watch
stopped.
Entourage?
Yeah. There you go. I have tried to keep it real, and I'm glad with the friends that you guys have seen me. I have power. But whenever I abuse
That's
you,
enough power.
I have
Take
power.
away.
That's enough
I have
power.
power.
I'm
You
the guy
people-
with the power.
You guys, have you seen when I move around, Marcus?
Yeah.
Tell them, Marcus. Tell them quickly. Tell them. You're my friend. Tell
Have you
them.
guys watched the Godfather?
Yeah.
You saw how the most innocent boy became
Became the hardest.
Yeah.
because of the surroundings and the situations and circumstances. Get it?
Yeah.
Lesson learned. Absolute power corrupts absolutely.
Absolutely.
If
You
allow it.
yes, and you keep the wrong circle.
Make the circle bigger, bigger, bigger. Make the circle bigger, bigger. Woo!
And it's raining.
Boring.
It's boring.
Some people are wet.
Katuyongere mwenge.
It's drinking okra.
We finally got here. Unfortunately, we delayed the crew and Great Lake Safari team, but we're finally here. We are going to do the entrance scene to Elephant Plains Lounge. Yeah, everything's going to go great. Tomorrow we're going to have a game drive, the boat MV Kezinga. Then after that we'll come back here, have a small party.
I had a blast. It was a lot of fun. Kabozi, laughter, Marcus of course talking his verbal diarrhea, but we had a blast. And now we're at Elephant Plains Lodge and we are going to blast, courtesy of Great Lake Safaris.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun. It was amazing. We had a good time. We're out here trying to have a good time. So you already know the vibe.
I got tired. It was long, but tired, man.
No, it was long. It was
But the party.
Let them not lie to you. I don't know what you guys have been told earlier, but it was long. Like we traveled and traveled and traveled. It's like we're going to Congo. That shit is long, man. But it's okay. It's okay. We're here now. Nobody cares after they travel. What have I done? Am I the one? I am the one. I thank you for coming. We're here now. No, nobody cares about the journey. We're here. The adventure starts now. If I were you, I wouldn't change that dial until next week, same time. Keep it here.
It is going to be a higgy hamburger.